Hi, welcome to today's episode. Today I want to talk a bit about creative block and why it happens. Scientifically, I don't know the clear research behind it or evidence behind it and why it happens. But I know that a lot of creatives, they face it. I have also been facing it most of the time. And this comes into play, especially when you're in a rush to get something done as soon as possible and be able to present it out there. You'll be able to deliver a project. Sometimes it becomes overwhelming so much because of the expectations that you put upon yourself on what you're going to deliver. And this drives you to having a creative block. Creative block is like a rust. It's like a rust to your brain, and it deteriorates your creativity. It stops the creative juice from flowing. You stuck around a loop that however much you keep on trying to be creative, things are not just coming out. I've been able to face this before, and mostly when I was facing it was when I'm facing very tough deadlines, like sort of, we can call them unrealistic deadlines, to deliver things in the shortest time possible. And also you want to, go beyond the expectation and be able to surprise the stakeholders, surprise the client, surprise even your team leader in what you're doing as a creative. This is gonna lead you to, even if you take a rest, even if you have a good night's sleep, you still have this anxiety of being able to ask yourself, are you gonna meet the expectation you put upon yourself? And it's gonna block you for being creative. So these are the things I've done to overcome such kind of instances when I'm faced them. One is that I give myself a good night's sleep. Taking a walk is important in the morning or any time that is convenient for you. Taking a break from what you're doing is also important to help you overcome the creative block. But most often I've found also just taking a good night's sleep helps your body relax, helps your brain relax, and immediately you come back to the creative block, overcoming it. The other thing that I've also noticed is stop setting high expectation for yourself. Be realistic with what you can accomplish as a person. Look at your strength, look at your weaknesses, and try to see what you can accomplish as a person, and just try to overcome the whole process of creative block. Because mostly it comes into play when you're in that situation. You are overthinking of how are you going to be able to meet this? How am I going to be able to overcome this sort of expectation that I've put upon myself? Am I really worth it? Can I really accomplish it? These are the things that give you anxiety. And this anxiety even builds to the process where you even not getting a good night's sleep. And not getting a good night's sleep results into not being creative because you're not giving your mind enough rest to be able to come out afresh and be able to tap into the creative juice and get the creativity out there. So that is number 2. And the 2 most important things you need to do is, number 1, you need to first get a good night's sleep. Ensure you're getting a good night, 8 hours sleep. Plan out your day. Ensure that you have a good night's sleep. The other thing is try and set low expectation for yourself. Do not set expectations that you cannot meet. Set realistic expectations, set realistic deadlines. And if you have so much in your plate, try to delegate the tasks that you have. So, you don't have enough, you don't have a lot to do. Rather, you have limited amount of projects that you can allocate all your focus, all your attention, all your mind resources to it. ensure you're also enjoying the process, because if you're not enjoying the process, also leads to creative block because of anxiety of if you're gonna meet the standard that you set upon yourself. So try and look at those different things in your area and see where you can improve. Sometimes it's just that creative block that is hindering you right now. It's just you putting it upon yourself, thinking, overthinking and overwhelming yourself with things that you feel less competent achieving. So first thing is try and set realistic deadlines, set realistic expectations, and ensure you're getting a good night's sleep. Sometimes taking so much and using your night to accomplish many things at the same time, going to bed only a few hours, hinders your creativity, hinders your mind from taking a good night's sleep, a good rest, and the next day you wake up, you're still tired, you're still exhausted, your mind has not taken enough rest to be able to tap into the creative juice, and most importantly, get it into the zone. Getting into the zone is one of the things you should aspiring the most, and it's what athletes do most of the time. They try to get into the zone. Getting into the zone is that instance in your focus where you're not even worried about the time or anything, and you're in the balance. You're not trying too hard, and it's not coming easily, but you're not trying too hard. Things are just switching and flowing. So good night's sleep will ensure you get that, and set less expectations for yourself. So check out those